Hey, this is Deborah Atkinson with Flipping 50. This is your introduction to blood flow restriction band use. So what I've got here are two sets. One set of 2-inch width bands for my legs and one set of 1.5-inch arm bands. And ideally, you want both. So if you're really small, really petite, you may want to look for 1-inch bands for your upper arms. So what I want to show you first is how you put them on, and then in the next video I'll do a workout and I'll show you a second workout alternative as well. So here's what you're looking for. So you want this to go right above your bicep, kind of under your deltoid, your shoulder muscle, and right on your bicep. So if you pop that little Popeye muscle, you can see that it's just a little bit developed. Here's the belly. This is the spot you want to be in, that little divot. So easy to do there. I'm going to put those on. And tension-wise, you want to be at a 7 out of 10 in tightness, which means, 10 would be you can't even stand it. You can't tolerate it. So you're going to pull this very tight. It was just stuck there a little bit. Use your air. It's very easy to use. So you're going to pull that tight enough where you'd say, okay, this is a 7. It's tight. I know it's there. I can tolerate it. No, it's not an 8 or a 9 or I have to get this off right now. So think about that. This particular brand, band is black and white, and it'll give me numbers. So I know I'm about at a 3.5 right here, but here's the deal. If you're dominant right arm or left, that's probably going to be a little bit bigger. So you're not necessarily looking to keep the bands even. You're looking to be at a 7 on both arms. So again, same spot. You don't actually have to make it harder than it is. So you're going to go here, get it tight, pull it, think about that 7, and experiment just a little bit. So is that a 7? So I can actually tell right now I've already got this one tighter than the other one. So I'm going to loosen it just a little bit, just kind of taking it up, not necessarily having to undo it, but then just not pulling it quite as tight. So you may have to play with it a little bit during the workout. You'll get an idea of, okay, is that it? So the restriction you feel in both arms should be about the same. You're gonna feel it. You've got something there. Okay. Now for the legs, I'm gonna pull this on a little bit harder to see what's going on with your hamstring muscle, okay? But if you were to go like this, it's going to make your hamstring pop, so you can see the belly of that muscle a little bit better. So if you were doing this in the mirror, you'll be able to tell, but you're going to be able to feel it, and you'll know where it goes next time. So right above the belly of that muscle, so you don't need to be on the cheek, just under the cheek and above the muscle. So pretty easy to tell, but just in case you're checking, pulling that tight. And again, I want to be able to stand, put weight on it, because I'm going to be doing squats, potentially lunges, all right? And I need to be able to move, not be restricted in my movement. So I've got that at a certain level. And again, I'm just checking. You're not totally symmetrical. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. But the other one goes on. Again, it's like, where's that hamstring belly? And then just above it, pulling it tight, putting it on, and give it a, what that feels like, right? Feels like a 7 out of 10. I think we're stable. All right, now you got them on. You know how to put them on. 7 out of 10 is always going to apply. We're going to do sets of 30, 15, 15, and 15. That's 4 sets, my friend. 30 to start, and then 15 and 15 and 15 with about a minute or 2 minutes in between each of those sets. So what I dislike very much when I'm exercising is any stand around time. If there is time when I could be scrolling through my phone, I get rid of it right away. I don't have that kind of time, and I know you don't either. So what I'm going to do is give you either a core exercise in between the exercise that's focusing on the blood flow restriction band, or we're going to do an upper body and then we're going to do a lower body. And that's my first choice. So we're going to get a lot of work done in a short amount of time, and it's going to be potentially hard. But once you finish a set, you can say, okay, I am done. other workouts, short little videos where you could do that one instead, the second day of the week that you choose to do this, or alternate different workouts, or add them all together. So you could do one set, upper and lower body, get all the way through that, and do the second set, upper and lower body, and say, okay, I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow. Just a hint, here they come, the workouts.